What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph? You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, making their debut on the channel tonight, we have Witchcraft. Yes, indeed. How about that? Witchcraft making their debut on the channel. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-bobbidi bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Bren, and this is actually Bren's prioritized request for the month of May for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So here you go, Bren. Hope you enjoy the show, man. Bren wanted to see me react to this. It is Witchcraft with a song entitled An Alternative to Freedom.
Well done, good job, but sorry, old boy. Everything you risked your life and limb for has changed.
Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, yeah, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Witchcraft Topic, okay? And the video has 286,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. A link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. An alternative to freedom. That's all I got. We do have some artwork here. It does say Witchcraft, so we're probably in the right place. Look, this is the link that was given me by Brent, all right? So if this isn't the right thing, don't blame me, blame Brent, all right? Give it all to him. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
See where
that Southern rock feel without being Southern rock. It's got that laid back, really laid back, easygoing feel to it. But with the snare hits on the 2 and 4, giving it just enough push and just enough drive to keep it moving forward and keep it progressing. Guitar playing style, bass playing style, very laid back. The drumming, very laid back. Vocals, very laid back. Up until that second verse kicked in. Then all of a sudden, the vocals decided to project, and that was nice. There's nothing wrong with it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of it personally, but I mean, it sounds good. It does sound good. And if that's what they're going for, is like a Southern rock style of sound without actually being Southern rock, then they succeeded. They absolutely encapsulated that. So good for them. Good for them. Let's keep going. Let's see how this goes. Okay, guitar solo, very fitting for the style of the song. Got no problem with it. Got some growth in there. You know, we got a little place where we got to build into the chorus. That was nice. Some good cymbal work on that softer part. We had that little bit of a breakdown. You know, we were just playing the strumming chords. You know, the 3 to the 7 to the root, and you hear the little cymbal accents. Very tasteful. Very tasteful. I will absolutely give credit where credit's due. As a whole, the chordal progression, super simple. Very, very simple. I don't even have to play. I can already tell you what it is. You know, you got on that section, you got the F to the C to the D to the F to the C to the D. And then on the next part, you got the D to the C to the G to the F to the D. You know, it's not hard. You know, 1 7 4 3 1. You know, or 1 7 4 3 1. Take your pick. Either way, it's the same notes, just octaves apart. Really isn't a whole lot of variance off of those two, and it's like I said, it's super, super simple. But here's the thing, and I've said this hundreds, if not thousands. Actually, I think I've said it thousands of times by now on the channel. Simple can be effective when it's done right. And in this style of music, this kind of Southern rock style, not without being Southern rock, but that Southern rock style, that laid back style, that slinky style, that kind of a chordal progression makes perfect sense. It really does. I mean, it sounds good at this tempo. It feels good. I got no complaints about it. None. So it's a nice listen. Let's finish this out and we'll get to the review. Linear fade, a natural decay. I like it. Good ending. Good ending. That's exactly the ending I would have taken with that natural decay, not linear. It's still fading. It's still going. Oh, there it goes. Now it's out. Wow. Okay, the ending was nice. I already have a score in mind, and unfortunately, the score doesn't do it justice. But it is what it is. Let me get my thought. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Witchcraft with a tune called "An Alternative to Freedom." This was a request from Bren, and this was actually Bren's prioritized request for the month of May for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, Brent. I hope you enjoyed the show, man. I almost said gold tier. I know you caught me, right? You all saw me for being a silver. Yeah, y'all saw it. Look, it's been a long day. All right, got a lot happening in my life right now, and I'm just trying to get through the day. You know. Okay, so the song. Let's talk about the song, shall we? Well, let's just start off with the score. What do you say? On a scale of 1 to 10, and when I give the score, guys, I really want you to hear me out. Don't jump to conclusions, because the score is deceiving, I promise you. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 6.3. Yeah, 6.3. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first. 6.3, what does that mean? Well, a 6.3 would translate to a pretty good scale rating. It would translate to 3 out of 5 stars, and it would translate to a B- letter grade. So there you go. 6.3, pretty good scale rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a B- letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? So glad you asked. Look, I'm not going to sit here and blow things out of proportion, okay? I'm not going to sit here and go, oh my God, this is the most amazing song I've ever heard in my life, and this is my new favorite song of all time, and give it a 10, 10s across the board. 10. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to. I've never been that kind of a reactor. I'm never going to be that kind of a reactor. If I ever do, cancel me. Seriously, call me out and cancel me, because that's just absolutely not my style. I will call a spade, and I will say this. It did a really interesting job of having a Southern rock feel and a Southern rock sound without being Southern rock. It stayed on the other side of just neutral hard rock song. But it definitely had shades of Southern rock in there without question. In particular, the guitar work with a lot of slide, and you could hear the slide. A lot of that happening along with a very atypical Southern rock style of chordal progression. Very simple, very easy to follow. You know, the root down to the 7, to the 4, to the 3, all in minor, by the way. So minor 7, minor 4, minor 3, back to the root. Well, here.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
So this is what I'm talking about. So you got the root, we're in D, right? Okay, so root to the minor 7, to the 4, to the minor 3, to the root again. Take your pick. Get to the F there. You know, it's not a hard riff to figure out, and the chorus is even easier. You got the 3 to the 7 to the root. You know, it's a real easy riff to follow along with. So I'm not gonna sit here and go, oh, that's a really impressive chordal progression. No, it's not. It's really simple. It's really easy. But like I've always said on the channel, like literally thousands of times, simple can be effective when it's done properly. And with this type of a laid back, I mean laid back feel happening from everybody. Drums, guitars, bass, everybody was laid back. With that slower tempo, yeah, man, a chordal progression like this, it ends up sounding pretty good because of that laid-back feel. And it makes sense, and it sounds good, and it feels good. Vocally, I was actually kind of pleasantly surprised by the vocals. The vocals were a little stronger than I thought they were going to end up being. Like the beginning of the song, they were more laid back. I'm like, okay, this is very fitting. This is very fitting. And then on the second verse, they got strong, and I was like, I had mixed feelings. Because I appreciate the vocalist showing off some power and showing off some projection and some support and some attitude and some intensity. I liked it personally, but from a songwriting standpoint, I mean, it worked, but it doesn't work as well as like what he did in the first verse. But I understand songs need to evolve, especially if you're going from one verse to the second verse. That's a great place to do it. And then going up into the chorus, we heard a little more power in the chorus. So it makes sense. It does make sense. I was just taken a little aback by it, and I was like, oh, I don't know if this fits. No, it fits. It fits. It absolutely fits. When it got to the chorus, it made perfect sense. The chorus is going to be the hook for most people, you know, with the F to the C to the D. But personally, the riff I liked was the D to the C to the G to the F, back up to the D again. That was my favorite riff. No, overall, I think it's a pretty good song. It holds up. It's solid. I didn't hear any problems with it. I'm just not gonna sit there and go, oh, it was great.
You kidding me?
No, it wasn't. Yeah, I can't even honestly sit here and say it was really good with a straight face. No, but it was a pretty good song. It was a pretty good song. It's solid across the board, and I got no issue with it. It's just I'm not gonna sit here and blow things out of proportion. So 6.3, that's the score I feel the song deserves, and that's where we're gonna stay. So let's wrap everything up here and nice shiny bow. What do you say? We got a 6.3, which equals out to a pretty good scale rating, which is 3 out of 5 stars and a B- letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.